Hello friends and followers. Please let me show you how the pyramid strategy works. Before I explain how the pyramid strategy works, let me show you this euro-dollar trading idea that we published on the 31st of October on the private trading ideas channel. The European session had just opened and there were two ways to trade this market opportunity. Either go long first using a skyscraper, family, my candles, TCC or pyramid strategy with a profit target at the lower edge of the sell zone. Or go short first, towards the lower buy zone. In the end it was short first and we used the pyramid strategy for the anticipated move lower. To explain how the pyramid works, I will use this long activity because the strategy flow includes all the elements from losing the base stone, to gradually taking new positions and partially closing them, to reaching the planned profit target. I will now delete this and apply the anchored volume weighted average price indicator, which I will place a full 2 weeks back. This will draw a green river with the control point in the middle and the standard deviations on the sides. I then place a volume profile on this movement from the candle where it started to the candle where it ended. Now I'm going to place a ruler on this long activity and measure the W formation that has a turning point here. I'll measure this up to the close of the signal long candle that closes above the previous pivot high. This is where we start to build the pyramid and aim for a profit target between 300 and 350%, which is also the control point for this volume profile. In addition, we have uncovered singles here and there is a good chance that the market will soon go to test them both up here and down here. You'll notice that the market will often fill these uncovered singles, for example, it filled them here. It has also filled them here. And it's filled them here too. After explaining how the pyramid works in the long direction, we will look at a specific short trade that we posted on our Discord server in the Trading Ideas channel on the 31st of October. In the next videos I will also explain how we use volume profiles to trade. We'll also show what W formations are and what M formations are. And of course, we'll talk more about singles, those candles the market hasn't gone back to yet. For the sake of clarity, I will remove the 2-week range for the volume weighted average price. Now I'm going to prepare the entry level for the long trading direction of the pyramid. I marked the entry level with a yellow line. I'll also mark the expected profit target price with a yellow line. It's at the control point of the visualized volume profile, which is expected to be reached soon. For better visualization, I will insert a picture of the actual pyramid in the area for the assumed strategy movement. In this video I would like to show you how the pyramid strategy works. It was developed by the company 5000 Trading. As we showed in the analysis, we will try to build a pyramid and reach the top to achieve the profit target. The pyramid is made of stones. Can you see the grid in the background of the chart, which is divided into 10 pip sections? Then imagine that one of the stones is 10 pips in size. This is the base stone. Each stone in the pyramid has its place in the horizontal level. At the bottom I have drawn 5 stones on the same level. This is now the base stone and its label will always be stone 0. Above it is stone 1. And above that are stones 2, 3, 4 and so on. Now you know how to stack the stones in each level. Let's show you the logic of opening each position. In the left part of the screen I will now display the strategy parameter settings from the cTrader platform. We are showing the long version. This is the stone. This is where you set the size of the stone in pips. The value is 10, which means that one stone represents 10 pips on the chart. This is the second stone. Its size will also be 10 pips. This is where the activation price is entered. Our long pyramid has an activation price of 1.0580. This is where a common profit target is entered. Our long pyramid has a profit target of 1.0670. Here you enter the stop loss as a percentage of the size of the stone. A value of 200% means that the initial stop loss will be set 20 pips lower. Here the risk is placed on one stone. If the trading account is held in US dollars, a position of one lot will lose $100 if a full stop loss is hit. The appropriate position size in lots is automatically calculated according to the set stone size. This is the total allowed loss for the entire strategy. If I enter $500, the strategy will stop when the loss reaches minus $500. All closed positions are counted, including fees and swaps, and of course the current unrealized profit on all currently open positions within the pyramid is monitored. Each open position has a stop loss according to its settings, in this case 200% of the stone size of 10 pips, for a total of 20 pips. Unfortunately, the third position in a row never opened and both positions ended up at their stop loss. As soon as the stone ends at the stop loss, the strategy will create a new stone if the maximum loss has not been reached according to the parameter settings. This new stone again has its stop loss at 200%, which is 20 pips. The stop loss is not hit and after some time a new higher position is opened. Stone 2 also has a stop loss of 200%. Stone 1 has a stop loss of 150%. Stone 0 has a stop loss at break-even plus 1 pip. Here the bottom 3 stones are already at their break-even plus 1 pip. Stone 3 now has a stop loss at a moved level of 150%. Stone 4 has its original stop loss back at 200%. This process of moving stop losses is repeated until the top of the pyramid is reached. After hitting the stop loss, the strategy enters a new pending order for the next position. Here another position was opened. But then the price started to come back and some stop losses were hit. Let's see how this would look on the chart with the strategy applied. This is the cTrader environment for backtesting strategies according to the specified parameters. On the left are the parameters entered according to what we have just explained. The intention is to show all possible stages of development from entry to reaching the profit target. The activation price is exactly as planned at 1.0580. The base stone and the following stone end at the predetermined stop loss. At the turn of the close and the opening of the new trading day, another position is opened thanks to the stretched spread of bid and ask. This position also closes at the stop loss and at the close of the market a new base stone is opened from which the predicted long movement begins to develop. After a while there is another period of stagnation where the strategy loses some positions, but even if the current realized loss is more than $500, the strategy does not end because it is already profiting from open positions at lower prices. In other words, the sum of the closed realized positions and the unrealized profit on the currently open positions has not yet exceeded the maximum allowed loss of $500. After a short period of stagnation, the market continues to rise and will soon reach the planned profit target of 1.0670. The strategy was terminated after the planned profit target was achieved. Thin white lines represent losing positions and thin yellow lines represent profitable positions. If you switch to the History tab, you can see a list of all the positions that have been executed. As I mentioned earlier, the strategy initially suffered some losses but opened positions at better prices. Then there was another period of stagnation and finally the target profit price was reached. The individual positions open were $100 each. The total risk was $500 and the strategy made a total profit of $2,185 as you can see in the middle chart above. I'll click on some of the positions in the list and you can see them individually on the chart. I'm coming to our short setup for the Euroost instrument that we posted on our Discord server in the Trading Ideas section on the 31st of October. The entry point for our short pyramid will be the red sell zone at the price of 1.0670, where we will have control of the volume profile as our entry point. We will be targeting the green area below, specifically speculating to fill untested singles exactly at the price of 1.0560. The flashing yellow lines in the preview correspond to the entry trigger price in the red sell zone and the profit target in the green zone. The pyramid is now upside down because we want to trade short positions. This means that we want to trade this top-down movement using the pyramid strategy. The blue line is the pending entry trigger level at 1.0670. On the left are the filled strategy parameters according to the previous analysis. This is the cTrader platform, where I am back-rejecting in backtest mode based on accurate tick data. The stone size is again 10 pips and the other stones are stacked down as the price falls. Notice how the stop losses on the largest positions gradually move to their break-even plus a 1 pip offset. We believe in testing and filling the singles at the 1.0560 price where the profit target is set. The single positions were $100 each, the total risk of the strategy was $500 and the realized profit is $3,133. I hope you now understand how the pyramid strategy works. If you have any further questions, please contact us on the Discord server. Give this strategy a try. I wish you a lot of success and profitable trades.